Hi, welcome back or welcome to my channel. Here we are at Leis Park, which is named after Kyle Leis. Now, if you watched the cemetery video, you would understand what this was about. He's actually one of the pioneer families that helped make North Pine and Lawton what it is. So they named this park after him, as well as a few other places, I think. But this place here looks pretty big. It's on a main road over there. There's plenty of parking. There's a railway station nearby, which is the Lawnton one, which is named after Steve Lawn. He was another pioneer family. Again, it's mentioned in the cemetery video. He was one of the pioneer families from 1800s. He helped make the suburb as well, and he's actually named after. Oh, the suburb is named after him, Lawnton. So we're going to check this out. There's plenty of parking here. This is a Thursday, so it's a school day, but it looks pretty cool. It looks like there's some information boards around as well. Looks like they've got the old railway or the tram line, which we'll have a look at a little bit later, which is just over in that direction. But we're going to go up this way and go to the right. There is a playground here, and we're right on the North Pine River, sorry. So first of all, you got a tap to refill, either for you or your doggy, which is cool. You're gonna need it now that it's starting to get hot. Nice sunny day here in Brisbane, or North Pine. It's in the suburb of North Pine / Lawnton. We got hoop pine trees along here, which is pretty cool. Gives lots of shade. You got exercise equipment here. If the sun would move, there we go. Which is pretty cool. So this is another entry point here. I don't know how far down it goes that way. Maybe one day we'll do it, but not today. So there's a information board here. Oh, okay. It's a little bit hard to see, but okay, these box grill. Oh, these ones up here. Structures were part of the original rail bridge over North Pine River and were salvaged during demolition works to make way for the new structure. These were used to build the upgraded rail bridge from 1913 to 1915. Nice. So I'm guessing they are referring to these. That's so cool. So instead of getting rid of them, they saved them and put them in the garden as a sculpture. How cool is that? That's so cool. Alright, so there's little info boards around here from what I saw. And it is windy, and this mic takes some of the wind out, but not a lot. So I'm really sorry about that. I am getting a new mic next week, so just bear with me for this one. Because my favourite mic is having its special moment. So we got two ways. There's an information board across there. There's one over there, and then there's a structure over there. There's also a park over there. So we'll go over this one. The path is wheelchair friendly. I'm hoping it's like this most of the way. Okay, this talks about Leis Park. Right, Leis Park has been the location of many historic crossings of Pine River since European settlement commenced in the region. Pioneers first crossed the shallow ford on the river by horse and cart, which later became the Cobb & Co. commute route to Gympie Goldfields and beyond. Leis barge service across the river was later replaced by bridges, and demand increased. Road gave way to rail, and here there have been 8 river crossing structures established in this locally. Evidence of remnants of the early bridges remain visible within the riverbed, and a part of the structure of the former rail bridge remains inside, as a reminder of how the style or infrastructure constructed has changed. The modern day rail bridge is a substantial concrete structure designed to withstand significant future flood events. The capacity of the bridge was increased to include the additional demands of the new branch line to Redcliffe Peninsula. That is so cool. So this again is part of the structure. So we'll go down here. There is structures over there, but we'll have a look down here. So there's plenty of parking down here. I'm not sure how busy it would get during the holidays or weekends. I don't imagine it being too busy down here. I mean, you do get trains going across here. So if you're a train spotter, it'd be good. Oh, you can have your say there. Alright, so this is the boat ramp down here. There's also a fishing spot down here as well. So you got disabled parking as well. You got a little boat ramp here. You can bring down your boats, go for a boat ride down here. Okay, so there's a few fishing spots down here. You can come up and bring up your boat, canoe. sure what kind of fish you would get down here. It's pretty shallow. I mean, it'd be a great spot to come down and swim. I guess you could swim down here. You get right down in the water here. I'm not sure if you can swim here or what, but yeah, maybe check first. But how cool is this? So this is one of a few videos I'm doing today. It's not a bad little spot here. Nice breeze. I mean, other than the rail line being right here, it does get a bit noisy. So I guess in that way it wouldn't get that busy down here. But if you're looking for somewhere new to go, where you can walk around, either by yourself, friend, dog, partner, kids, you could walk around here and then, oh, hello. Oh, I guess that was the Sheila that was being picked up, huh? There was a Sheila down there. I guess she got picked up. Okay, so I guess it does a loop. Oh, we'll start up there and we'll go around the loop the right way, I guess. Yeah, I know, a bit boring, but got to do the right way one day. If you've been here, let me know. Put down in the comments whether you have or not. It's not a bad little area, other than the trains and the tropos. It is breezy today. Hopefully it won't be too bad on the video. Got a couple of pigeons here. Okay, we've got another info board coming out on the main structures of the old railway. And that hill, wow, coming down that hill was bad enough. Oh, someone's getting a pool in today. Lucky them. Wow. Right, nice time to have a pool, just before summer hits, or spring. It's already getting really hot. So, kind of dreading summer in one way, but can't wait for summer in another. Okay, so this is the Queensland Railway's North Coast Rail duplicate of North and South Pine Rivers extension of cast iron piers. So this would hold up the railway. So it shows you, yeah, this bridge frame structure was a part of the original rail bridge over the North Pine River and were salvaged during the demolition work to make way for the new structure. Pathway is aligned to existing road reserve of the old Gympie Road. Nice. So this is, look at it. How cool is that? And then you got here, which is the old ones, which we'll go down closer and have a look. So instead of fixing them up, they just built a new one, which is that one there, which is a shame. We got magpies in the distance over there, over in the tree up there, the gum tree. Okay, so this is the old rail line. Oh, famous spot for pigeons apparently. But how cool is that? We're stepping back in time and seeing the old rail line. How cool. The more you know, hey. Okay, so it extends all the way down here. And I guess it would go across the river. We'll go down and have a look. There is another info board to our right, which will come back up. And then we'll have a look at the park, because there's like rail beams in the park as well. Nice. And we got another train coming. Big green area here. Throw ball, frisbee. I don't think we really had a proper winter this year. Hasn't been that cold. The summer is going to be really hot. And I got some fun videos coming up. So stay tuned for that. Oh, there's a bit of a walk around here as well. Nice. We'll check that out, but it doesn't extend all the way across. So that's a shame. But you can see where it would have gone across there. But this is all that remains of the old rail line, which if you look up there, you can see it a bit more now. So there is a little path up here. Let's check this out. And as the months start warming up, you'll start noticing more animals coming out, especially snakes. Now there'll be two varieties, the non-venomous ones and venomous ones. The non-venomous ones are all the pythons. They'll still bite you, yes, but they won't kill you. They'll just, well, they're more likely, most of the snakes will actually run away from you because they are more scared of you than you are of them. So unless you're going to throw sticks or rocks at snakes, they won't attack you. If you accidentally step on one, then they might. But if you got stepped on, wouldn't you fight back? but snakes won't deliberately go and attack you unless you've done something to them. Admire them from a distance, especially the poisonous ones. Don't be silly and try and pick them up, especially if you're not sure what the snakes are. And as we come up here, look at that. Look how cool that is. I'm really not sure whether you can swim in here or not. Looks like that was a bridge at one stage as well over there. But there is a lot of crap in the water as well. I'm not sure. If you know this area, then whether or not you can swim in here, let me know. Put down in the comments. But look at this, how big this area is. This park itself. There's walking tracks that lead down around there. Might go check it out as well. But we'll check out the rest of the park here and the info board as another train goes past. So trains go past here on a regular basis. As we see 2 trains. It does get really noisy. Not a bad little spot here, other than the trains and traffic. But if you can put up with that, wouldn't be a bad spot to have a picnic or a barbecue. There is a couple of barbecue grills up there and tables up there, which we'll have a look at afterwards. But we'll come up here. There is an info board here. Oh, as we have a magpie singing to us. Hello. Hello, you're young. And we got one on the table as well. How cool. Oh, there's even a rail line map underneath the rail. The old one. Nice. Give a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel to see more and different videos like this one. As another train comes past. Okay, we got like a rail line here. Some of the old ones here as well. Wow. That's cool. But he doesn't tell you where. There is, I think there's numbers on the pillars there. We got another info board here. If anyone's interested in doing a collab with me, it'd be fun to do. Whether that's the parks, playgrounds, cemeteries, anything. Right. This is about Kyle Leis. According to the thing of George Herman, Leis operated a barge service over the North Pine River to ferry horses, carts, and passengers, and also owned a bullock team which took supplies to miners at the gold dig in southwest of Gympie. Nice. Alright, so we'll go back up here to the park. So there's going to be a few videos out today. Well, either today or tomorrow. So please go check it out. I think that's pretty cool. I am glad that they saved the old rail tracks so you can actually see how they were made. I think all the sleepers are hardwood. That was good. Got past the rail line before the train came. Nice. Okay, so now this is the park itself, like the playground. Already I can see how fun this would be. I mean, if you're a train spotter, this would be a really good spot for you. Alright, the wind is picking up again. Hopefully not too bad. And we have another train. Lots of trains. So this is one of the old rail yard. Oh, this was the rail yard here. Oh, nice. And these they made into a play area. You got a couple of picnic tables. Pretty good little park here. This is more designed for younger kids, like 5 and under. We have a little merry-go-round here as well, which is pretty cool. Sit on there, where you stand up here. Someone swings around like that. Lots of trains. We got one of those special swings. That is really loud. And we got a little baby slide. That's so good, cute. Oh, and look, there's even a little tunnel that they can go through. Aw, cuties. And then you got a rail bridge here. Wow. So they can simulate going through tunnels like a train would. This is the cogs here. That's cool. Climb up the hill and go down the slide. But there is another info board here that I just saw. And this is about the locomotives. Nice. Okay. PB15 locomotive number 606, used on the Caboolture to Kilcoy line. The the rail yard is a rail-inspired playground that has been developed with the salvaged rail bridge pieces and cooperates a still forest maze of rail tracks featuring tunnel, connect the dots, rail map, and a cast in box grid. Nice. That's cool. Which is those there. Got the tunnel and the cogs there. And 1888, the track was made. And then you've got all this. So it's something different for little kiddies to experience. Okay, so this one here, the first road bridge to Sweeney Reserve, built in 1877, where the Gympie Road originally passed under the North Coast Rail Line near Leis Park. In the distance, you can see piers from the first bridge crossing in the riverbed at low tide, which is that there. How cool! Wow. Here, We got another tap and bins, and we got 4 seats here under a gazebo type shade here, which is cool. It's a wheelchair friendly table here because you can come right up here and park your wheelchair there. But those aren't really unless you're at the end of the table. But you've got two barbecues here. One's clean, one, whatever that is, it looks bad, but it needs cleaning. The shade here is weird. Huh. But look at all this area here you got to play in. Or just put a blanket under a tree maybe. Even the structure here has got rail beams. Look at that. That is so cool. Oop. There. The legs are made from the rail beams as well. So I might go up there, follow the road around, see where that goes, or that truck goes. But I'll do it in a separate video. I think this park is pretty cool. I mean, you got the trains going past a lot, but other than that, I think it's still a pretty cool park here. So, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel to see more and different videos like this one, and until next time, fellow travellers, have a good one, because you never know where I might end up, who I might see, what I might see.